blasted into right center field. Hit a ton. This baby is way back. Out of here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And today we're getting news from the San Francisco Giants regarding the city and county of San Francisco directive to prohibit major public gatherings for 2 weeks. I don't know why 2 weeks is the magic number. I guess, what's going to happen in 2 weeks. Is everything going to be better? You know what I'm talking about. And that is the CV. I don't want to say it out loud because YouTube doesn't like that term. YouTube will demonetize videos. I might get demonetized anyway, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to try not to say the word. You know what I'm talking about. CV. Okay, it's all over the place, apparently. At least that's what the news is trying to say. I think it may be a little bit overblown at this time. Do what you got to do. Obviously, be sanitary. Be safe out there. But at the end of the day, regardless of whether it's serious enough to warrant running to the grocery store and buying all their toilet paper or not, Major League Baseball and other sports are taking it as if it is, and they are starting to now cancel games. They're starting to now announce that games can't be held. It's not just Major League Baseball. They started with the no autographing, then it got to the no media, and now actual cities and states are putting out ordinances saying, hey, no public gatherings. It started with Seattle. The Mariners are not going to be able to play home games at their ballpark to start the year. They're going to have to either play at their spring training facility, or if they do play at home, it's going to be in front of 0 people. Kind of like a couple years back when the White Sox took on the Orioles in Baltimore and nobody was there, but that was a whole different reasoning for that. This is something else right here. So if we jump into now the Giants statement, the health and safety of our community is of the utmost importance to us. We have been in close coordination with MLB and our local health and government agencies to monitor and plan for any potential impacts of boom. In light of the city and county San Francisco's announcement today to prohibit public gatherings of 1,000 people for the next 2 weeks, we will not play our upcoming March 24th exhibition game against the A's at Oracle Park. We have no other large public gatherings scheduled at Oracle Park during this period. Well, isn't that convenient? We are in the process of working with MLB and the A's to finalize alternative arrangements. We will make that information available as soon as possible. This is kind of interesting. So in 2 weeks, is it going to be all clear? I wouldn't think so. I think if anything, it's going to spread a little bit more over the next couple of weeks. I'm not saying it's going to be this huge epidemic. I don't think so. This ain't going to be like the movie Outbreak, okay, with Dustin Hoffman, okay, and Morgan Freeman, which is a fantastic film. But that's not what's going on here. I'm not trying to say it's not a serious situation, but humanity is not coming to an end right here, okay? So people are really freaking out over this. And, I don't know if, I don't want to say for sure. I've been trying to research it as much as I can, and I'm starting to think the media is overblowing this a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not trying to say it's not a serious situation. It's a serious situation, no doubt about it. Maybe it does warrant canceling games. Maybe it does warrant this kind of stuff for the safety of the public. I mean, safety is the most important thing. Sports at the end of the day is just sports. But as I talk about baseball here, this is nuts how this is going to affect baseball. Can you imagine? I mean, this could just be the beginning. We might not have a 2020 freaking season. This is just insane. I mean, if they can't play home games or if they have to play to empty stadiums, that is not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. They need to have fans in that ballpark to buy up all the concessions, to buy up all the jerseys, okay, to buy up all the tickets so they make money. It's a business, okay? They can maybe do it for a while, but it's not a long-term type deal. Obviously, I mean, it's like if Walmart was to say, okay, we're going to say no customers allowed in Walmart, but we're still going to operate as normal. We're still going to use all the electricity and pay all our employees. No, that would be absolutely stupid. They would just shut down completely, and that's what may have to happen with some of these sports. If this thing continues to get traction and the media continues to overhype this thing and people are freaking out and they're running to the grocery store and buying the toilet paper, it's going to get nuts. And yeah, they're going to continue to do this. And I'm not trying to say that it's not warranted. I don't feel like it is that bad. I think if everybody takes the regular precautions, yes, it's like any other thing. It's like the flu. It's like, these things happen, things spread. We had the swine flu a few years back. We had the mad cow disease a few years back. These things do happen. They start to spread. They eventually will get contained and everything is fine. This is not necessarily deadly to everyone. Yes, it could be deadly. Obviously, if you have a weaker immune system, I'm not saying that this is not a serious situation. I'm just saying people are acting like it is the end of the world. And because of the panic and because of everything, cities, counties, politicians are going to take action, and it's going to affect sports such as baseball. And a lot of people obviously going to be missing out on going to these games. It's not, like I said, it's sports at the end of the day, but still, whether it's necessary or not, regardless of that, it's going to be really interesting and insane that there's not going to be baseball game. Already, the Bay Bridge series, apparently, that we have every year, these exhibition games are not going down, at least not in San Francisco. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. And what's going to happen in 2 weeks when the Giants have to play some home games? I don't know. The Mariners, are they going to have to play their home games to start at their spring training complex? That's going to be really interesting. I mean, I'm sure that stadium's going to be packed out if they're allowed to buy tickets for that, because that's going to be big league baseball and big league games that matter at a spring training complex. That is going to be super interesting. But the thing about it is, I mean, how long does that go? In 2 weeks, is that, okay, Seattle, we're clean now. I mean, I would think it's going to get worse before it gets better. It could be a few months before this thing is cleared out. So if we're freaking out this much now, what's going to happen with the baseball season? This is super interesting. I mean, it's not something that I haven't talked about it, but it's not something I can just keep avoiding because it is affecting baseball. And I have major plans. Not that I matter. Who cares about me, right? I'm nobody. But like a lot of people, I have plans to go to lots of games. I have lots of travel plans this summer that may or may not happen now because of this situation. So this is something to keep an eye on. Let me know below. Let's have a real discussion before we flip out on each other and talk about this situation. I know that it is something that needs to be, you need to take precautions. It needs to be taken seriously. I just don't know if it warrants acting like the entire world is coming to a freaking end. Comment below, let me know, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up button as well if you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks so much, and let's talk about this situation a little bit. And that's all I can say. More baseball stuff coming. I'm going to try to keep covering baseball like everything's normal, even though apparently it's not because, well, it's just not. So, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making.